a strong immune system. Sea salt can naturally strengthen your immune system to a great extent. As your immune system is boosted, your body becomes more resistant and fights off various autoimmune disorders such as the flu, fevers, common colds, and allergies. Number two, weight loss. Believe it or not, sea salt can actually help you shed those extra pounds. It helps the body to create digestive juices so that the food you eat is digested faster. It also helps to prevent buildup in the digestive tract, which eventually can lead to constipation weight gain. Number three, asthma. Sea salt is very effective in reducing inflammation in the respiratory system. Thus, the production of phlegm is slowed down so that you can breathe easier again. Some say that sprinkling sea salt on your tongue after drinking a glass of water can be just as effective as using an inhaler. But the great thing about sea salt is that it has no side effects when taken in moderation. Diabetes. Metabolic disorders such as diabetes can be treated by sea salt. The sea salt can help reduce the need for insulin by helping to maintain proper sugar levels in the body. Thus, the salt is an essential part of the diet if you're a diabetic or at risk for the disease. And number five, muscle spasms. Sea salt is a good source of potassium. It also helps the body to absorb it better from other foods. Potassium is essential in helping your muscles function properly and is effective in helping to prevent muscle pain, spasms, and cramps.
This is not the only study to look at the arterial walls of those eating plant-based diets. This new study from China, for example, found that compared to omnivores, those that ate egg-free and meat-free diets, had all the typical benefits of eating more plant-based: lower body mass index, blood pressure, triglycerides, total cholesterol, bad cholesterol, fewer free radicals, maybe better kidney function, better blood sugar control, etc. But does all that translate to actual differences in their arteries? Yes, indeed, the omnivores had comparatively thickened arterial linings, all of which suggests about a tripling in their probability of developing cardiovascular disease. They therefore recommend that more vegetables should be eaten instead of meat, and it's never too late to improve one's diet. Having said that, if those on plant-based diets don't get enough vitamin B12, levels of an artery-damaging compound called homocysteine can start to rise in the bloodstream and may counteract some of the benefits of eating healthy. In this study from Taiwan, the arteries of vegetarians was just as stiff as those of the omnivores, and they had the same level of thickening in their carotid arteries, perhaps because of the elevated homocysteine levels in their blood. The negative findings of these studies should not be considered as evidence of neutral cardiovascular effects of vegetarianism, but do indicate an urgent need for modification of vegan diets through vitamin B12 fortification or supplements. Vitamin B12 deficiency is a very serious problem, leading ultimately to anemia, neuropsychiatric disorders, irreversible nerve damage, and these high levels of artery-damaging homocysteine in the blood. Prudent vegans should include sources of vitamin B12 in their diets. One study of vegetarians whose B12 levels were really hurting even had thicker, more dysfunctional arteries than the omnivores. How do we know B12 was to blame? Well, when they were given B12 supplements, they got better. Their arterial lining started to shrink back, and the proper functioning of their arteries returned. Without B12-fortified foods or B12 supplements, when omnivores are switched to a vegan diet, they develop vitamin B12 deficiency. Yes, it may take dropping down to around 150 picomoles per liter to develop classic signs of B12 deficiency, like the anemia and our spinal cord rotting from the inside out. But way before that, we may start getting increased risk of cognitive deficits and brain shrinkage and stroke and depression and nerve and bone damage, as well as having our homocysteine shoot through the roof. And that may attenuate the beneficial effects of a vegetarian diet on cardiovascular health. The beneficial effects of vegetarian diets on cholesterol and blood sugars need to be advocated, but at the same time, efforts to correct vitamin B12 deficiency in vegetarian diets can never be overestimated.
Health benefits of ginger. Ginger is one of the most ancient spices in worldwide cuisine. It has become well known for its various health benefits, which include its ability to boost bone health, strengthen the immune system, increase your appetite, prevent various types of cancer, improve respiratory conditions, aid digestion, eliminates arthritis symptoms, reduce excess gas, enhance sexual activity, and relieve pains related to menstrual disorders, nausea, and flu. Ginger, also known as Zingiber officinale, is inaccurately referred to as ginger root, although the edible section sold in the markets and used in dishes is actually the stem or the rhizome. In Western cultures, it is mostly used in sweets and alcoholic beverages such as ginger beer and ginger wine. However, in Asian cultures, ginger is directly used by chopping it up or using its powder in traditional dishes and in soft drinks such as coffee and tea. Ginger's irresistible fragrance is due to an essential oil in its composition that has been coveted and extracted by perfume makers since ancient times. Not only is ginger known as an essence and a spice, it is known to be one of the oldest remedies known in herbal and aromatic traditional treatments, especially in China, India, and the Middle East. In China, it has been used for over 2,000 years for curing inflammation and diarrhea. Native to the Indo-Malaysian rainforests, ginger favors lush, moist, tropical soils for cultivation. Its cultivation may have begun in southern Asia, but it has since spread to East Africa and the Caribbean. Ginger's perennial plant grows bright red flowers that come in different shapes such as torch and honeycomb, and are often used in seasonal festivals in the South Pacific for decoration of stalls, houses, and even dresses. Queen Elizabeth I of England, a fan of ginger herself, was the one to invent the gingerbread man in the 16th century, and it is now loved by millions of children and adults around the world. The gingerbread man was presented at a royal ball, and several were made to resemble respected guests. Today, ginger is on the FDA's list of generally safe foods, and is often used to mask the taste of bitter medicines such as cough syrups. Additionally, ginger's health benefits have expanded beyond traditional knowledge to include a number of healthy boosts to your body. Health benefits of ginger. The various health benefits of ginger are given below. Bone health. Ginger is known to boost bone health and relieve joint pain. 2 years ago, a study was conducted by the University of Miami that recruiting several hundred patients from different backgrounds and ages that suffered from symptoms of osteoarthritis. The patients were then weaned away from anti-inflammatory and analgesic medications for cleansing purposes. A week later, they were split into 2 groups. One was put on a placebo, and the other on ginger supplements. After 6 weeks of intensive dosage, a survey was conducted among the 2 groups. Both groups felt improvement, but 63% of the ginger group felt a notable pain reduction, while only half of the placebo group recorded notable improvement. The last test was for the patients to walk the distance of 50 feet, which proved to be the far easier for the ginger group, and their results showed twice as much improvement than those test subjects on placebos. Ginger has a number of unique organic compounds which have actually been named gingerols, and these are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, some of the most powerful that can be found in food. These gingerols have been directly associated with improvements in the inflammation and associated pain, as well as suppressing the inflammatory compounds like cytokines and chemokines at the source before they can even begin to affect the body. Ginger represents both a preventative measure and a treatment for inflammation and its associated pain. Diarrhea. Ginger has been used since ancient times to cure diarrhea, and it was more recently proven by researchers that ginger indeed helps, since it prevents stomach spasms and gazes that contribute to and stimulate diarrhea. In China, ginger powder has been given to those with diarrhea with great success for thousands of years. Scientists have concluded that the ancient ways are indeed beneficial for this condition. Excess gas. Ginger is a very strong carminative, meaning that it induces excess gas to leave the body. Excess gas does more than leave you in an uncomfortable situation. If you can hold your gas to yourself, it can also be a dangerous situation for your health. Too much gas built up in your system can force upwards and put pressure on delicate organs in the torso. A carminative like ginger forces the gas down and out in a healthy way, and also prevents additional gas from building up again. Digestion. Ginger has been discovered to be a facilitator of the digestive process. The elevated sugar levels after a meal may cause the stomach to reduce its natural rate of emptying its contents. Ginger helps in regulating high sugar levels that may disrupt digestion and soothe the stomach, thus maintaining its regular rhythm. Along with that, ginger has a number of compounds that improve the absorption of nutrients and minerals from the food we eat. This is why ginger is also frequently used as an appetizer or aperitif, since it can stimulate the appetite while also preparing the digestive system for an influx of food. Ginger is popular in Asian countries as an appetizer or raw menu item for precisely that reason. Prevents cancer. One of the most exciting developments in the discussion of ginger and its impact on human health has been the positive correlation between the organic compounds in ginger and the prevention of cancer. Gingerols, those same compounds which give ginger its anti-inflammatory qualities, have also been shown to prevent carcinogenic activity in the colon that can lead to colorectal cancer. This is yet another way that ginger benefits the gastrointestinal system, making it such a perfect addition on the side of every meal. However, more recent studies have also connected these gingerols to apoptosis in ovarian cancer cells, thereby reducing tumors and the growth of cancerous cells without harming the healthy cells around them. Detoxifies and disinfects. Ginger is good at promoting sweating in those who eat, which is always a good thing, in moderation. Sweat not only cleans out the pores and allows your body to eliminate toxins through the liquid, but research has also shown that sweat includes a germ-fighting compound named dermacidin. It has been positively connected to reduced bacterial and viral infections in a person who sweats regularly, since it can create a sheen on the skin, a protective layer of previously unknown proteins. Sexual activity. A known aphrodisiac, ginger has been used for years to arouse desire and enhance sexual activity. Ginger scent has a unique allure that helps in establishing the sexual connection. Not to mention, ginger also helps increase blood circulation, hence blood flows more easily to the midsection of the body, an important area for sexual performance. Menstrual cramps. Cramps are the body's way of alarming an individual to some type of danger or damage. In this case, prostaglandins, which are hormones that function as chemical messengers, are the key activators of symptoms such as cramps, pains, and fevers. Scientists believe that high levels of prostaglandins contribute to increased menstrual cramps. Ginger helps by reducing the levels of prostaglandins in the body, hence relieving the cramps. Nausea. Studies have concluded that ginger helps in curing nausea connected with pregnancy, motion sickness, and chemotherapy. Its quick absorption and rapid regulation of body functions cures nausea without the side effects of modern medications. Flu. Ginger has been prescribed to fight illness and infection for ages. Its soothing effect helps to reduce the body's emergency symptom responses to the damaged cells in the body. While the white cells work on patching the cells and defending against the illness, ginger acts a barrier to the high levels of prostaglandins that induce fever, headaches, and cramps. Other health benefits of ginger currently under research are its function in reducing heart diseases, arthritis, migraines, depression, and curing stress-related anxiety disorders. Ginger may, at times, have side effects for those suffering from gallstones, since the herb incites the release of bile from the gallbladder. Therefore, if this sort of condition is expected, or if you have one history of gallbladder conditions,